Bueno, mi gente, you guys asked for it, so I'm coming to you with the most common investment accounts. We're going to be talking about individuals, self-employed, pay taxes now, pay taxes later. We're going to talk about all of that. I can see you might be a little stressed, be like, oh, these are a lot, but bear with me. It'll be very simple by the end of it. Before we dive into accounts, there are 4 retirement rules I want you to know. First one being, if you distribute at age 59 and a half or earlier, there will be a 10% penalty of your distributions. Second rule, at age 73, the government will require you to take out certain distributions, and that is RMD, so required minimum distribution. Third rule, if you forget to take them, there will be a 25% penalty, so make sure you don't forget. Fourth rule, if you contribute too much to an IRA, there will be a 6% yearly penalty. So make sure you don't add any more than the certain limits that are on here. So starting with the first one, we have traditional IRAs. Okay, so you have a limit contribution of $7,500. If you're over 50, you have a limit contribution of $8,600. Now, these accounts grow tax deferred, they may be tax deductible, and when you withdraw, they will be taxed as ordinary income. So these accounts are for people that want to get a tax break now. So these next 2 accounts are mainly for business owners or freelancers. We have a simple IRA. So these are for small businesses that want to be able to give, their employees a retirement account. So employees can contribute $17,000, and if you're over 50, you can contribute $4,000 additional. These are taxed later, and they have RMD at 73. So HR 10 are what I see that a lot of dentists use, right? They're able to contribute up to $72,000 max or up to 25% of income. They have RMDs at 73 and they are taxed as ordinary income when you withdraw. So now we're going to be talking about workplace plans. So we have our 401k. This is usually what large corporations use. They ask you, hey, do you want to be in a 401k or in a Roth 401k? We're going to talk about the difference in a little bit. This is the most important account in America. So you can contribute $24,500 yearly. If you're over 50, you can contribute $32,500. And basically, a lot of employers are able to give you a match, which is great. It's literally free money. Some of these corporations are like, we're going to match you 4% if you put in, whatever you contribute. And I'm like, oh, that's great, right? Also, the total contribution, employee plus employer, is $72,000 a year, which is good amount of money that you can contribute to this investment account. So our next account is 403b. This account is for nonprofits, teachers, healthcare, etc. It's the same contributions amount as a 401k. You have your RMD at 73, and you also get taxed ordinary income when you distribute, right? So now we have our solo 401k. This is for solo entrepreneurs that don't have any employees, right? So if you start a corporation and you're the only person there, you can get into this retirement account. The second you have one employee, you have to change that retirement account. Now, the benefit to this is you are also an employee and employer. So your contribution limits are up to $72,000. Now, saving the best for last, we have our Roth IRA, Roth 401k. Let's start with Roth IRA. So we have Roth IRA. So this is after tax money. You pay taxes right now, but you can invest it, grow it, and distribute it tax-free because you paid your taxes today. So you can contribute up to $7,500, or if you're over 50, you can contribute up to $8,600, right? So these are massive tax-free buckets. These are mainly for people that are young investors that want to get into the invest. So now we have 401ks. These are large corporations, right, for your workplace. Same as Roth IRAs, but now you pay taxes, and at retirement, no taxes at all. Contribution limits of $7,500. If you're over 50, contribution limits of $8,600. There are no RMDs, okay, required a minimum distribution because the government already got their taxes, right? So they don't care what you do with your money. We have same contribution limits of $7,500. If you're over 50, same contributions of $8,600. So here's the biggest takeaway. To build real wealth, you want to have them in both buckets. Tax now, tax later. So tax now, Roth 401k, Roth IRA. You pay them now, but no money is taxed at retirement. Tax later, you have traditional IRA, 401k, simple IRAs, etc. You don't pay taxes right now, but you pay them later as ordinary income. So now if you have a better understanding of this whiteboard, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what I can do better. Let's get to it.